What's up, friends? It's Blessed Ignatius right here. I'm super excited that I'm dropping for you another brand new video. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my simple trading strategy that have made me thousands of dollars. And we're going to be analyzing Bitcoin. All right. So, in some couple of weeks now, Bitcoin has been dropping massively, and there are lots of sentiment in the market that Bitcoin is crashing. But I think Bitcoin is crashing because what I think is that Bitcoin is retracing. So, in this video, we are going to be analyzing Bitcoin. All right. So, guys, if this is your first time coming to my channel, please hit on the subscription button and as well turn on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I drop content like this. All right, so guys, we're going to be talking full-time trading in this video. All right, so I want to assure you and I want to let you know that trading is not difficult. All right, technical analysis is easy. It is quite easy, but it's just the approach you have to the market, your trading strategies, all right, your psychology and your risk management. That is what gathers up together and give you a better edge in the market, whether you're going to be successful or you're going to get stuck. All right. So what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video is quite important. And I wouldn't want you to skip around the video. I just want you to take your time, sit very well, keep out all the distractions that will take away your attention in this video so that you'll be able to get one or two things that you're going to add into your trading journey that is going to make out the best for you. All right. I've been in this industry for a while now, and I have been able to build an edge on it. All right. So let's just hop onto the chart and let me show you what it is. All right. So all right, this is the chart. This is my Bitcoin chart. All right. So I've already opened the Bitcoin chart for you so you could see how it works. All right. So this is Bitcoin. All right. So when you want to make a trade, you have to, number one, know the pair you want to trade on. All right. So when you know the pair you want to trade on, number two, you should know the time frame at which is suitable for you to trade. All right, that's one of the key factors people do not know because lots of people just open up their chart, they just go to the 4 hour time frame and look at, they'll just see a red candle and they make assumption that price is selling and they just hop onto the chart and maybe some couple of minutes price start pushing up, push, 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 and definitely they will cry. All right. So it's because you are not putting into consideration the necessary things you need. All right. Because if you do that, definitely you're going to be reducing your risks and you see yourself succeeding in this system over a period of time. All right. So we are going to be analyzing Bitcoin. All right. So, like I said earlier in this video, lots of people are having sentiment that Bitcoin is crashing. But I don't see Bitcoin crashing. When I rushed to see the chart, I just smiled. I said, oh, Bitcoin is just retracing. All right. So let's use the right language. It's retracing until we see some certain thing in the market that, of course, then we can assume the price is definitely crashing. All right. Because price have not definitely broken any structure. All right. So we're going to be analyzing it. Okay. So let's see what Bitcoin is. This is a weekly time frame on Bitcoin. So I like starting my analysis from the higher time frame. All right, so that's what we do. Like you, the first thing you do, you just do your top-down analysis. All right, you do top-down analysis. You analyze your chart from the higher time frame down to the entry time frame, which you might prefer. All right, some people prefer their entries to be on the 5 minutes or the 15 minutes or even the 1 hour, depending on the kind of trader that you are. For me, I like taking my entries on 15 minutes time frame, but most of the time I look at the 5 minutes because once price want to react, 5 minutes will react faster before the 15 minutes. But for a perfect confirmation, 15 minutes time frame is a good entry time frame. All right, so let's hop on and let's keep analyzing. So the first thing you do, like I said, is you have to go to the higher time frame. So currently now we are on the weekly time frame. So you could see a very strong consolidation as at this period. So this is around June, July 2022, when Bitcoin had a massive fall up to $15,000. Yeah, $15,000. Bitcoin fell from its all-time high up to $15,000, and everywhere in the crypto market was shit, guys. Everywhere was shit. Everybody was talking about the fall of Bitcoin, and before you know it, Bitcoin started to grow. And since 2022, Bitcoin has been on a bullish move, and it have created its all-time high to up to $126,000. You see, so it rose speedily. So since then, Bitcoin has been on a bullish move. All right, so we can even use the rectangular tool, the trend line tool to spot it move. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see that Bitcoin is truly on an uptrend? All right, so you see this is trend line, and it's signifying that Bitcoin is bullish. All right, so what we are gonna do, let's use this rectangular tool and just mark out this support area. All right, this is a very strong support area where price had multiple consolidation. Can you see what price did around this area? All right, so what this is showing us is bullish. All right, creating structures upon structures. All right, so in trading, you should also consider the structure of the market. That's one of the most vital points. You should consider the structure. What is price showing? You can see clearly from this chart that Bitcoin is bullish. All right, creating for us higher highs and higher lows. All right, let's use this path tool and spot it. This is a mini highs. This is low. You see higher highs again, higher low, higher highs, higher low, and what it just created for us, higher highs. And we are expecting what? A higher low before the next move. All right, so do not panic, guys. Do not panic. Bitcoin is not crashing yet. All right, for Bitcoin to crash is when Bitcoin begin to break structures, like leaving the uptrend structures, which is creating higher highs, higher lows, that starts creating a lower highs and lower low. All right, so when we begin to see structures like that, we can now fully say, based on the structure and the analysis that is before us, that Bitcoin is crashing. All right. So, but for now, Bitcoin is not crashing. All right. Bitcoin is just retracing. So, cease the panic, guys. Cease the panic. So, cease the panic. So, let's move on and onto our analysis. All right. So, this is a weekly time frame. We can hop onto the daily time frame. Let us also see the structure in the daily time frame. All right. So, look at the daily time frame, guys. All right. The daily time frame is still showing us something like that of the weekly. All right, so it's still clear where price creates for us a higher highs, a higher low, a higher highs, higher low, higher highs, and we are expecting a higher low. All right, so if you are a very smart trader, you should have been on a sell on Bitcoin. All right, so you just be scalping the sell while we are waiting for its target. All right, it's gonna make a massive move again in the future, but for now, price is retracing. All right. So there are some tools like the Fibonacci that you can use in order to know or spot the area at which price might be retracing to. All right. That's what I do in order to spot my area. So what I do, you can just use the Fibonacci, plot it from the last swing low up to the swing high. All right. So let's go for this particular trade. You see price from this swing low right here up to the swing high. So we waited for the retracement, and it retraced between the 61.8 and 50 retracement tool. You can see it around here. Look at what it did. All right. So the moment price retraced here, you see it had this massive spike up to where the first take profit, which is a negative 27. And you can see it's bounced it up 3 good times, showing for us that price is done buying. All right. So this is what the smart money do, guys. This is what they do. They use some of these tools in order to predict the movement of price. All right. So this is what happened. This was the future, and this is what it did around here. So let's remove this and let us plot it again from the current price. So we can identify at what point that price is heading to right now. All right. So we can put on this swing low right here, and we drag it up to the swing high, guys. So you could see what price is doing. All right, price is actually dropping. All right, so we are expecting a drop at this 50 retracement tool, 61.8 retracement tool, and 78.6. All right. So any of this zone, the price have to find strong support, maybe give us some rejections at that zone, then we could begin to look for a buying momentum. All right. So guys, as at this area, we are expecting Bitcoin to drop to this zone or this zone or this zone. All right. So for me, Bitcoin is not crashing. All right. So Bitcoin is just retracing and we are expecting another strong move. All right. So let's see how it goes. So now, after you have been able to observe the direction of the market, what are you supposed to do? When you see that price is actually retracing, price is not crashing. Let's stop using this terminology. It's actually not crashing, guys. Bitcoin is still doing what it's doing. All right. It's just for me, it's just making a normal retracement. All right. So as at this time, I'm thinking that once Bitcoin gets to those certain level, it's gonna buy. All right. And once it gets there, we're not gonna assume the market, we're gonna see what it's doing and we follow it. All right. So I'm just after those who are holding it. All right. So I'm just beating those who are holding. Maybe they bought Bitcoin when it was $110,000 and now they are losing. Or they bought and it got up and they expected, sometimes greed makes us to allow our profit to go away. All right. Most people must have entered very good position, but now they are losing some money. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So when you have finished doing this, you should have some sense that price definitely might go back up. But for now, price is going down. So be flexible. All right. Be flexible when you're trading. Be flexible because flexibility will aid you to make profit in this business. All right. So it's not for you to be you saw that price is buying and you are buying. The moment you see the buyers changes, you're supposed to analyze, reanalyze, and if it occurs that you should switch your bias, do it immediately. All right, do it immediately and let your trade keep going. Okay, so now we are on the daily time frame. All right, so we are still analyzing and we've confirmed the bullish movement of price. Then we have also noted that Bitcoin is retracing. So we have also used the Fibonacci tool to spot out the areas at which Bitcoin might retrace to. All right, let me show you again. Let's see from this area to this area. So we are expecting Bitcoin to drop up to $100,000. Yeah, we are expecting it to drop up to 100K. Yeah, around 100K or to 61, which is about 90 something K. Then before we can expect another massive spike. All right, so do not panic. All right, Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Bitcoin is our friend. It's still there. All right, it's just making a retracement to facilitate another powerful push, which no one knows where it's gonna stop. All right, just the tool that will be helping us to identify. All right, so now you have seen that Bitcoin is actually retracing. Now, how do you come in? All right. So after you've analyzed, you've seen the bigger picture with the weekly time frame. You also saw the bigger picture with the daily time frame. We can move straight to the lower time frame to spot an entry. All right, to spot an entry. So let's go to the 4 hours. Let's just look at the 4 hours. Let's look at the 4 hours. But 4 hours is also a strong time frame that we use to look for a very good analysis in our trading so that we can know the exact thing to do. So I think I spotted something here. So since price is dropping, retracing, we are enjoying the bearish move. The price is dropping. All right. So look at it. Okay. Look at it. This is 4 hours, but let's just go straight to 1 hour time frame so we can look for our entries. So since price have not gotten to that point at which we are expecting price to get to, that means price will continue to drop. All right, Bitcoin will continue to drop. So you can see what is happening here. Price has there was a multiple rejection at this area. All right, you can see what price is doing at this area. Look at price is consolidating at this area. All right, so for me, you can only take trades around this zone, maybe from the resistance where price finds it very difficult to break through. All right, so what I do is after analyzing from the higher time frame, like the weekly time frame, the daily time frame, the 4-hour time frame just to know the direction of the market so that I could know the age at which I'm trading from. All right, that's the confusion that occurs most of the time in trade. Most people, they go to the higher time frame and see that price is on a bullish move. But when they come to the lower time frame for their entries, they see that price is now bearish. So what it entails is that you gonna wait for price to align, for all the time frames to align. All right. So you could see what is going on in the higher time frame. That price is actually retracing, which means it is selling. It's on a downtrend, retracing anyways, not actually on a full downtrend because price is uptrend. All right, price is bullish. All right, so what we are experiencing is just a retracement. So what we're gonna be doing is to look for trades in alignment with the trend. All right, since price is retracing, since price is showing us red candles, that means we should wait for the red candles in the lower time frame before we trade at a certain key level. All right, so let's see the 15 minutes time frame. That's my entry time frame. All right, so you could see, look at it. This is becoming clearer for me. All right, so you could see price consolidating around this area. All right, price is consolidating around this area. So this is a trade I took. I took this trade. All right, I took this trade around this zone when price made a pushback because of the sentiment already. I saw that price is going to drop. So we'll be expecting price to drop more. All right. So you could see what price is doing around this area. Look at it. All right. So guys, trading is quite not difficult, like I said. All right. Do not get yourself confused. Do not get yourself confused. Just stick to your trading plan. All right. So I just wanted to make this short video so that I will let you know that Bitcoin is not crashing. All right, Bitcoin is not crashing. All right, so I've taken this trade around this area, and my stop loss is above that zone. You can see around this area. So my stop loss above here. So we are expecting price to drop more down from this zone. So if it does, we make profit. If he refuses to go down, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. All right. So, but we are expecting price to sell. We're expecting price to sell. All right. This was a spark of move yesterday and price retraced to this level. So you can see consolidating. Doesn't know whether to go up or to come down. So, but our bias is selling. So our edge somewhere here right here. I took my trade somewhere right here, and we're expecting price to make a major sell. But if he refuses, it is what it is. All right. So guys, stay strong in this game, stay strong in this market. In my next video, I'm going to be breaking more things down for you to understand. All right. So I just want to make a little of this video. So thank you very much for watching my videos. If this is the first time, please subscribe to my channel. All right. And um remember always that you are among the blessed race. So do not give up. All right. So keep trading. I love you guys. Mwah.